Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He understands the Big Ten has won the last 3 national championships. Anytime they face an SEC team, there is a lot at stake and a lot of people talking. He wants his team to show up and be the best version of themselves here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Rebels headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Baer. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Turning it on! And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. He hurls one deep down the left side. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU in second down. Running inside, it's Davison. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Using the quick game. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down.
And it's decision time on this first drive. And I choose aggressiveness, right? Set the tone in this football game. You got a 4th and short situation. Trying to get points on this drive. Establish yourself.
He wants to go deep. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. What a play that time. They got way more than they needed to convert that 4th down.
But I love the execution of this quarterback. Everybody's sitting shallow, trying to take away the first down. He takes the ball down the field. Great strike. Nice play. Nice 4th down conversion.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Moore. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it. It's Hill. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on fourth down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks, but when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the fourth down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle that fourth down. That was a big one.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Taking a shot on the first play. Reels it in down the left side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
It's caught downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Rebels peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Quarterback will keep it. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Offense changing the play. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he's not going to take the touchback. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Working that left side now. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Throwing more. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. So now it's second and long. Moore will throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched the sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown in the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Punch it out of the air.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Runs for the tackle. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Finds a tight end down the gut. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different...
Got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Rebels! A great catch and run for 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Baird. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And they did tack on the extra point. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The run inside. It's Lacy. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might be changing the route. Now the play fake. Unloads it downfield. He's got it on the outside. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires.
And I love it when quarterbacks attack the whole field. Nice job using the sideline. When you attack the middle of the field, those safeties very much get involved. So do the linebackers. You get a lot of one-on-one matchups towards the outside. Nice job throwing it towards the sideline and the receiver making the big play down the field.
That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw it again. Complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like, 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. On the move. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks.
It's great. He gets it in. Touchdown Rebels. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Finding some room. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Here's more to throw. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense got it. They're on the run.
those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Running inside. It's Lacy. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
You know, it's going to be so important for this offense to get better up front protecting and try to give this quarterback a pocket to throw from, because David right now in that last play, he had no chance.
Yeah, and step one in stopping a good passing attack is always being able to affect the quarterback. And it's not always with sacks, and sometimes it's with pressures, but when you get the sacks and now you get them behind the sticks and put them in more predictable situations, that is exactly what you want from your defense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Dante Moore. Pressure coming. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense putting points on the board.
Free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go right back to it. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
But guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He might want another play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Calls his own number. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll go play action with Moore. Fires deep on the run. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Rebels. A pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the number 13 team, the Florida Gators.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. Rebels offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. This quarterback part of their running game. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Going long. He's got it way down the field. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Moore. Under fire. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Moore to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Upstairs, he's got it. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about how do we create some more explosive plays on offense. First drive, you're trailing. They did exactly that. Nice job by this offense. They're going to need more of them to get back in this football game, but I like the first drive aggressiveness by this offense.
Escapes the pressure going right. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Makes the grab at the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
2nd and goal for this offense. This is a designed run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point is good. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll start this drive going to the air. He rifles one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Motion from the back. Throwing more. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Moore will throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
I I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front, winning their one-on-ones. You got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays and the
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Running the red zone, it's Lacey. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Looking for the score! And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
The run inside. It's Lacey. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The Rebels will try to convert on 4th down. Tight end now in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Gets rid of it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
Finds a spot in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's Moore to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Ducks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He's got his man. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Dante Moore. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Running inside, it's Lacy. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd down play from the gun. They're working that left side. Oh my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rifles it down the middle. And it goes through his hand.